Hello and welcome to Frankland Video Network. I'm Franky B and I will be your host today. We're here in Dan's garage filming our second video in a series we are doing on working with the Arduino microcontroller. In this project, we're going to look at controlling servo motors with buttons and then how to run multiple buttons from a single pin. Before we get started though, I'd like to introduce team member Frank W, who will be helping us out with the graphics and code today. Frank, how are you?
Hey, thanks, Frankie. I'm great. Excited to be here and ready to go. Hey, Walt.
All right, Frank. Okay, here is our list of materials. We will be using 5 servos in this project. Here we have a nice picture of our supplies. You can see the paint sticks, servos, buttons, and lots of zip ties. Here we hardwired the positive side, placed a resistor on the ground side, and connected it to a digital pin. 1 button per pin. We added our hot-wired power supply to power the servos and to solve performance problems. Be sure to add a common ground. And here is another look with the power supply wired to the breadboard. Now let's take a look at the code. Here we include the servo library, assign our digital pins, set button states to low, and add a variable to hold the position value. In the setup, we attach the servos, declare pin mode as input, and then we added a starting position for all servos. In the loop, we assign 2 buttons to each servo, 1 in each direction. Then wait for a button push, and perform the movement while the button is being pressed. Can we switch to camera 2 and I will try to demonstrate? Okay, if you pretend my elbow is a servo, when you push a button, it moves up, and push another, it moves down. Same thing with the shoulder, up, down. Now, we wanted to add a 5th servo, but all digital pins were used. So we decided to try and move multiple pins to a single analog pin using the voltage value, thus freeing up 8 digital pins for future projects. Rewiring the small board, each resistor has a different value and is connected to the positive side. The ground is wired in series and now needs only 1 wire to connect to the board. Duplicating it with the bigger board, we now have 10 buttons using 2 analog pins with 7 digital pins still available. Let's take a look at that code. Using a utility sketch and the serial monitor, we read the analog pin and measure the voltage of each button push. The loop waits for a button to be pressed, and based on the voltage value, then calls a function. Here, this function is mainly a series of small loops telling which servo when and how far to move. Control your timing with speed and delays. Switching back to camera 2, we have one more demonstration. Now, rather than pressing button after button, you press 1 button and call an eject. Okay, that wraps up this project. So remember our motto, the difference between screwing around and science is writing it down. This is Franky B. Thanks for watching. And that's a wrap.
Ow, that voice chip was killing me. That'll really suck the RAM out of a guy. You know, I think showing him 3 motors moving at the same time at the end is just going to tip him off that the microphone was fake.